PM Modi inaugurates Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya, says the museum will inspire future generations. President Kovind, PM Modi, Northeast Chief Ministers and other leaders pay tribute to Dr. Ambedkar on 131st Jayanti. People soak in the spirit of Rongali Bihu in Assam, celebrates Guru Bihu with festive fervour. INA complex developed as a place of historical importance in honour of Netaji in Manipur. And the felicitation program under Ayushman Bharat held today in Kohima, 12 best performing community health officers awarded. Very good evening, viewers, and a warm welcome to Northeast News. I'm Changamla Thumra, bringing you the stories in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said India is the mother of democracy and its ability to continuously change with the passage of time is its great feature. Inaugurating the Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya in New Delhi, Prime Minister Modi said India's democracy inspires the country to accept innovation and new ideas. He said the museum is an inspiration at a time when the country is celebrating 75 years of independence and that it will serve as a gateway of knowledge, ideas, experiences for them. The Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya is built at Delhi's Teen Murti estate and covers the lives and contributions of all 14 former Prime Ministers of the country. On the occasion, the Prime Minister also purchased the first ticket at Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya.
नई दिशा, नए रूप में भारत की विकास यात्रा पर ले जाएगा। एक ऐसी यात्रा जहां पर आप एक नए भारत के सपने को प्रगति के पथ पर आगे बढ़ते हुए निकट से देख सकेंगे।
President Ramnath Kovind led the nation in paying tribute to the architect of Indian Constitution and Bharat Ratna, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, on his birth anniversary today. He paid floral tributes at his statue at Parliament House lawn this morning. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, among other ministers, paid tributes to him. Besides, hundreds of people from all walks of life also paid tributes to Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. Meanwhile, Chief Ministers of Northeast also paid their tributes to mark the 131st birth anniversary of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Taking to Twitter, Chief Minister of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, Tripura CM Biplab Kumar Deb, Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma and Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh Pema Khandu paid homage to the chief architect of Indian Constitution. They said the nation will always draw inspiration from his life in fighting against oppression and inequality. Indian External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar on Wednesday responded to U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken's rise in human rights abuses in India remarks during the joint press conference after the 2+2 dialogue on Monday. Jaishankar, during a press brief today, said India also takes a view on other people's human rights situation, including that of the United States, and raises matters concerning the Indian community. It may be mentioned that Jaishankar and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh took part in the 4th India-US 2+2 ministerial dialogue in Washington.
Tell you that we also have views on other people's human rights situation, including that of the United States. So we take up human rights issues when they arise in this country, especially when they pertain to our community.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has extended his greetings on the auspicious occasion of Bohag Bihu, Puthandu, Baisakhi and Oriya New Year. In a tweet, Prime Minister Modi said the special festival of Bohag Bihu showcases the vibrant Assamese culture. He wished that this Bihu brings with it happiness and good health in everyone's lives. The mood of festivity engulfed the state of Assam as Goru Bihu marked the beginning of Assamese New Year today, which is celebrated as Rongali or Bohag Bihu, the biggest state festival. Festive fervor gripped the people who celebrated the festival with pomp and joy. On the first day of Rongali Bihu, people take their domestic cattle to the rivers, lakes and ponds and give them a ceremonial bath. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma also joined in on the celebrations, donning traditional attire. He visited Guwahati Bihu Sanmilan, organized at the historic Latasil Playground in Guwahati, which pioneered the tradition of stage Bihu for the first time in Assam in 1952. While addressing the gathering, Chief Minister Sharma emphasized on promoting Assamese culture and urged migrated communities to celebrate these festivals of the state so as to bridge the gap between them and the locals.
সংস্কৃতি আবাহমান কালৰ পৰাই সংস্কৃতিৰ কোনো সংজ্ঞা নাথাকে, কিন্তু এটা কথা আমি পাহৰি যাব নালাগিব, বিহু অসমীয়া জাতিৰ প্ৰাণ। আৰু এই বিহু পালন কৰোঁতে আমি আমাৰ মন বা মাটিৰ পৰা আমি ধৰি কেতিয়াও আঁতৰাই দিব নালাগে। দুৱাৰ খিৰিকী খোলা থাকিব, দুৱাৰ খিৰিকীৰ মাজেৰে জাতি।
In Arunachal Pradesh, Sangken, the main festival of Buddhist communities, including Thai Khamti, Singpho, Khamyang and many others, is being celebrated with traditional gaiety in various districts of the state, including Itanagar and Namsai. Sangken, the festival of water, is a New Year festival celebrated from April 13 to 15. The main attraction of the festival is splashing of clean water, which is the symbol of peace and purity in Buddhism. The procession is then accompanied by drums and dance. The holy bath of Lord Buddha is an auspicious event in the festival. The celebration takes place for 3 consecutive days.
और जैसे पुराना जमाना का जो हमारा एंसेस्टर है, वो लोग जो अर्कुल क्या बोलते हैं उसको, ऑस्ट्रोलेजर, जो वो लोग जो है क्या किया है, उसको देखने के बाद कि ये चीज़ तो बहुत इसमें जो है क्या जैसे कि दुर्घटना घट सकता है, तो हम क्या करते हैं, इसमें प्रीसेप्ट्स होता है, बुद्धिस्ट में कुछ प्रीसेप्ट होता है, उसको ये 3 दिन का समय में हम लोग उसको फॉलो करता है। ये 3 डेज जो है इवन हम लोग।
Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb attended the 48th state-level Bizu festival in Kanchanpur on Wednesday. Bizu is celebrated by the Chakma community of the state. During the festival, the Chief Minister experienced the rich culture and tradition of the community and extended his greetings to them. Nagaland Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio, who is on a visit to Delhi, had a fruitful meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday. He was accompanied by Deputy Chief Minister Y. Paton, UDA Chairman T.R. Zeliang and Rajya Sabha MP S. Pangnon Konyak. The Chief Minister thanked the Prime Minister for his constant support for Nagaland and its citizens. Earlier, Chief Minister Rio also called on Union Home Minister Amit Shah and thanked him for his unending support to Nagaland in their collective endeavour to serve the people. Chief Minister of Manipur N. Biren Singh attended the 78th anniversary of the first tricolour flag hoisting day to commemorate the first hoisting of tricolour flag of Free India at Moirang. In a tweet, he said the courage exemplified by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose and his army while fighting the British will remain always an inspiration. Meanwhile, in honor of Netaji, the INA complex has been developed as a place of historical importance along with a 165 feet tall tricolour flag. He informed that on completion of the first 100 days of the new government, Union Home Minister Amit Shah will unfurl this tallest tricolour in the northeast. In Nagaland, state-level celebration of Ayushman Bharat Health and Wellness Centre Divas felicitation program was held today at Capital Convention Centre in Kohima. In his address, Mission Director of NHM, Dr. Thorhuse Khatri, said community health officers are a vital cadre of health workforce to bring quality, affordable and accessible health care right at the doorstep of the communities. During the program, WASH Learning Resource Package and Family Planning Poster and Family Planning Corner for Health and Wellness Centre was also released. Further, 12 best performing community health officers for 2021-22 were awarded in the program.
Inspire and you can deliver the services. you see with the 15th Finance Commission particularly, and see we already had a Communitization Act, and these things are there. However, actual delivery has been lacking, mainly because many a times because of lack of empowerment at the local level, lack of
Mizoram Chief Minister Zoramthanga took to Twitter and expressed gratitude to State Bank of India for gifting through corporate social responsibility. This included medical equipments of rupees 96,98,000, which encompasses 47,500 RT-PCR test kits, 48,000 RAT test kits and 2 TrueNet Quattro PCR machines. The Chief Minister said these will immensely benefit the Health Department of the state. The Meghalaya Cabinet discussed the Meghalaya High Court order on the recruitment policy on Wednesday. Addressing the press after the Cabinet meeting, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma said the government is still in the mode of preparing the entire reply in the affidavit and that a bit of homework and details need to be added to the copy. The Chief Minister had reviewed the matter in a meeting held with the Chief Secretary and the Personnel Department. Last week, the Meghalaya High Court had stayed all government recruitment process until a roster system was put in place for the appropriate implementation of the recruitment policy. Moving on to sports news, in IPL cricket, Rajasthan Royals will take on Gujarat Titans at D.Y. Patel Sports Academy in Navi Mumbai this evening. The match will begin shortly at 7:30 p.m. The winner of the match between Rajasthan Royals and Gujarat Titans will hold the top position in the points table. For more updates, viewers can also watch our bulletins and other programs on our YouTube channel, DD News Guwahati. And finally, to end the news, the main points once again. PM Modi inaugurates Pradhan Mantri Sangrahalaya, says the museum will inspire future generations. President Kovind, PM Modi, Northeast Chief Ministers and other leaders pay tribute to Dr. Ambedkar on 131st Jayanti. People soak in the spirit of Rongali Bihu in Assam, celebrates Guru Bihu with festive fervour. INA complex developed as a place of historical importance in honor of Netaji in Manipur. And felicitation program under Ayushman Bharat held today in Kohima. 12 best performing community health officers awarded. And that's all in this bulletin. Thank you for watching. Namaskar.